YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Rel, and today I'm making a quick little video to tell you why I personally feel like the Jeep Trackhawk is the best SUV ever made, ever, and why I feel like it's the best bang for your buck SUV that you can buy right now, today, and why everybody should buy one if you have a family or if you're a performance guy, why this is a must-have. So today I'm gonna just say a couple of my opinions and a couple of facts, and I'll let you be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into it. First, they only made the Trackhawk from 2018 to 2021. So that means that it's rare, it's going to be limited, and you're not going to see it often. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see Grand Cherokees all day long, but the chance that you see the Trackhawk, slim to none. Like, you better play the lottery if you see one that day. Like, you know what I mean? Trackhawks is almost like the CTSVs or like the black ones. Like, you might see one once, twice a month, but if you see one, that's your lucky day kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because they're just super rare. You know what I mean? So the Trackhawk, you might see an SRT, you know, here and there or whatever, but the chances you see a Trackhawk is slim to none. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like you can't beat the Trackhawk, because they only made it for a limited amount of years. So, you know, it's super exclusive in a sense. And, you know what I mean? You're not going to see many of them. So you probably be the only one in your neighborhood with one, or, you know, a few of you guys, whatever, but you're just not going to see it on the road, and that makes you stand out and be different from everybody else. Another reason why the Trackhawk is the best SUV ever made is because it got that Hellcat engine. I mean, come on, y'all. An SUV Hellcat, all-wheel drive? That don't even make sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the mod potential is unlimited. You know what I'm saying? Like, from exterior mods to the hoods to the carbon fiber pieces, anything you can imagine, from the wheels, the mod potential is unlimited. And when it comes to performance wise, I mean, you put a few $1,000s, $2,000-$3,000, and you pushing 900 plus horsepower. You know what I'm saying? You add a couple more thousand, 5,000, 6,000, you pushing 1,200 horsepower, 1,000. Like, that is unbelievable. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could do bigger injectors, E85, you could do your headers. You know what I'm saying? You could do all of that. Like, you know, obviously it's more than that, but I'm just saying you could do so many mods to that Hellcat motor. Like, they just make crazy power with not a lot of effort. You know what I'm saying? You could camp, whatever you feel like doing. It's just an open, blank platform for you to go crazy. And like, if 707 is not enough for you, you could go even crazier with just a couple $1,000s. Like, I think that alone just beats all the competitors, you know, just by that, because you could mod it to the moon. Exterior, performance, it's just really whatever you want to do with it. But it's an open slate. Another reason why is that the Trackhawk is the best SUV ever made is just simply because it's better than all its competitors. You know what I'm saying? And you could take it, you know what I mean, how you see fit, but I'm just stating facts. You know what I mean? I ain't stating opinion. This is just facts. Like, let's just say, for example, the X5M makes 617 horsepower. The Lamborghini Urus, $300,000 car, SUV, makes 657 horsepower. Range Rover SVR makes 575 horsepower. The Porsche Cayenne GT Turbo makes 650 horsepower. Yeah, these are cars I'm talking about 120,000 plus. 120,000 plus. And the Trackhawk you can get for 100 and under, and it makes the most power. Yes, it might weigh a little more or whatever the case may be, but I'm talking about horsepower numbers. You get what I'm saying? Like, nothing's competing with it for the bang for the buck. So it's like, it's almost like a no-brainer. Unless you just like foreign cars and that's your thing, then cool, bet. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to talk about bang for your buck, nothing come close to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's beating all its competitors as far as, you know, the numbers. And it's like, you know, I know you can make any SUV faster, so that's cool and all, but same way you could mod the X5s and, you know, all those other cars, you can mod the Trackhawk the same way and make way more power for less. So that's another point I want to make. You know what I mean? And you know, and obviously it's an American car, so it's cheaper to work on. So if it break, you can fix it, get back on. With foreign cars, you know, with the BMWs and the Benzes and the Porsches, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny if that thing break, or especially if you're trying to mod. You know what I mean? I'm sure you're gonna spend thousands of more than you could just to make the same power as a Trackhawk can. You know what I mean? Mod for mod. So that's something you got to think about. But if you ask me, that's another reason why. Bro, the fact that you could go to the grocery store with your family, take your son to school, and go race a Z06 at the light or a McLaren 570S at the light and whip some ass, I mean, that's just crazy to me. Like, it's almost hilarious in a sense, like, of what the Trackhawk is. Like, that's the best way I can explain it. It's just who came up with it. Like, it's comical, because it's like, why is an SUV supposed to do this? You know what I'm saying? You could drive it all year around. You could tow. You could race supercars from the light. I mean, bruh, like, you can't name a better SUV. And I'm going to keep saying it. You can't. It's not possible. And why you think so many multi-millionaires get these cars when they could afford any car that they want? You know what I'm saying? They all somehow have Trackhawks in their fleet. You tell me why. Because they know. The Trackhawk is just that. Like, it's just hard to explain, man. But if you own one, then you know exactly what I'm saying. But it's just hard to beat. Bang for your buck. It looks good. Can make all the power to the moon. Whatever you feel like doing. Supercharger wine. Reliable. That's another thing. It's reliable. You could beat the Hellcat up all day long. Beat the Trackhawk up all day long. And you good. Just do your oil changes, your regular brakes, your tires, basic maintenance, your rotors. And, bro, you in the game. You could beat on this thing all day long. You be hearing the Hellcat dude just beating up when they sliding, and you know what I'm saying? They gearing it up and going crazy on the highway. Like, you could beat up these Hellcat engines. And it's made for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these could take a whipping. And that's another reason why, like, foreign cars, I feel like they're more fragile. Like, you hit something too hard and, you know what I mean? Then you got your check engine light on. But this, you could beat up for hours on the highway, race it all you want and whatever. But nothing could compare to it, y'all. Nothing. A couple more points I want to make before I get out of here is that the attention it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not an attention person or you don't want attention, you might not want to get a Trackhawk. That might not be a good idea for you. Like, I mean, y'all, I ain't never seen no type of attention like this from a car. And I mean, like, I'm pretty much looking factory look. Like, I didn't get no wrap, no crazy wheels, no wide body. No crazy, you feel me? Just a nice ass looking Trackhawk. And it's like, the attention you get from people taking pictures of you in traffic, video recording you, like following you to try to talk to you, tell you rev, you know, let me hit a supercharger. Oh, can you take off of me? Or, you know, I want to talk to you at the gas station. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You become like a low-key, like a local celebrity. Like, I never seen nothing like it. And you know what I mean? At first, I didn't get it, because I'm like, all right, just a Trackhawk. But, you know what I mean? To the masses, like, bruh, it's a Trackhawk. Like, you know what I mean? So I didn't really get the gist of it until I really started talking to, you know, people and seeing the love that and how trendy this truck is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been an experience with this, you know, this SUV. And, you know, people want to take pictures with it. And, you know, it's just an experience. And it's like, I wish I could get, you know, all the reactions and everything like that. But it's like, if you want something that grabs attention, but still like a sleeper, no better SUV to get than a Trackhawk. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, this. You parking next to a Lambo, you parking next to a an AMG G Elite, whatever you want to park it to, any SUV, I promise you this is getting more attention. I can promise you that. I don't know. It's just like the king of the SUVs. And if you know kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing people, like even some older people who probably don't know what it is and start Googling it. And I guess supercharged or whatever. They see the decals on the side and they mouth just be dropping when they, oh shit, 707 horsepower. Like, it's nothing like it, man. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's nothing like it. Like, this thing just gets so much attention. So that's maybe that's a con, you know what I mean? But if you like attention or you don't mind it here and there or being a little social, but just know that your car pretty much belongs to everybody who enjoys it, because they gonna want you to rev it and do whatever, because you don't see it often. Like I said earlier, you just don't see them often. So when you see it, I don't blame people, you know what I mean? Yeah, before I get out of here, I'm going to just tell you one quick little story how I know that Trackhawk is the king of the street, you know what I mean? All right, so I like to eat Longhorn Steakhouse, once in a while, whatever. So I go to my, my local one, whatever, and I do takeout, I do curbside pickout, right? And my guy that always usually helps me with my order, I usually see him and, we chop it up and everything. So anything, long story short, I get there and there's an X3M in front of me, or maybe an X5M. It's one of those. It's an X3M or an X5M. And, I'm minding my business. I come in, I'm ready. My guy comes out and a couple other dudes come out. I guess they saw my car and were just fans of it. So that they come out, talk to me. Some of them taking pictures or whatever. And and it was all good. I got my food, and I get going. Fast forward, 2 weeks later, I come back, right? Get my food again. I see my guy again. Tell me why he tells me, yo, bro, you remember that? I don't know if you remember, but there was a guy in the BMW here in the front, and he was saying that he could take you. And, I just started dying because I'm like, wait, bro, like, no one was even, I didn't even say nothing to you, bro. Like, or like, were you that mad because everybody was just showing love, to the Trackhawk? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, Trackhawk really run the street, because, like, I didn't say nothing to this guy, or, I don't know if that, maybe he spent all this money on the car and, like, they want to go, they're more interested in the Trackhawk, you know what I mean? So I just kind of thought it was funny, like, how, like, people just hate, or not even hate, but people feel intimidated when it comes to the Hellcats and the Trackhawks. And I guess because they get so much love and attention, like, it makes other, people in competition and, with SUVs or whatever they got, like, Trackhawks ain't all of that, or I could take you, you know what I mean? So it's like, I just thought it was kind of funny, man, because, like, they get so defensive. And I'm like, bro, nobody was even talking to this guy, like, like, how you just say that about, somebody who's minding their business? But, it is what it is, man. But that's what comes with owning a car like this, man. People get competitive and everybody want to be the fastest thing out there. And, that's not my goal, man. My goal is just have fun with it. And, I enjoy what I enjoy, man. I ain't no speed demon, nothing like that. So I really just be chilling. You know what I mean? But it's just funny to see how people get so defensive. And it's like, bro, I be chilling, man. But yeah, y'all. So I hope this helps y'all, man. But if you in the market for a Trackhawk, I mean, you could find some for 80, 90 still, high 60s maybe. All depends on the mileage, the year, all that good stuff. But if you could find a slightly used 18, 19, that's a good, you should grab that, man. And, check it out, make sure everything good with it. But I mean, y'all, these things, you could beat on them to death. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see people on the Hellcat forums get up to 120,000 miles, no problems, no issue. And it's like, come on, man, it's a no-brainer. So hope this video helped y'all out. Leave a comment, you know what I mean? Follow me on IG. Let me know if you got any questions, man. And I answer if I could get to it, for sure. But yeah, y'all be easy. Holla.